Alright, I got this. This is what I bought this weekend. It's a Yozuri pencil lure. And when I first started wanting to catch striper, I used to see some YouTube videos where they'd use this Yozuri pencil lure. And it would slay striper. So I think this would be good for bass and striper. I got this, I wanted to get bone white, but this is white, but it has a little bit of flash. So I think that'll be good because of the shad out here. I also got some little drop shot half shell prism shad from KVD. Got some Bitsy tubes, in which I have an order coming from Cabin Creek where I love their tubes. I'll try these tubes out, but they don't feel as soft as the Cabin Creek tubes. I have an order coming from Cabin Creek with some tubes and a bunch of other stuff from Cabin Creek baits. I think Cabin Creek baits are excellent, so we'll see how those play out once I get them. I also got some, it's a snubber stopper, a bobber stopper, I believe. Gamakatsu drop shot hooks and some Ned Rig jig heads. And then I also got some Gamakatsu jig heads. These are 2-aught, 3/16 ounce, and this is a 1/6 ounce. And then this is a 1-aught. It doesn't say what size hook this is, but it looks like it's either a 1-aught or a 2-aught. Anyways, some good stuff I'll use today. Let's tie on the pencil popper and see how things go. Oh, as I was gonna go through and fix my videos, I got one out here off the Senko. It's got a fighter too. He's fighting real good. Let's keep playing him. Hope he doesn't get me tied up in any trees. Looks like a good 2-pounder. No, not even 2-pounder. This is fighting good. This guy's just strong. That's all it is. Yes. And there we go. All right. It's a nice sized fish. Let's get a measurement on him. 14-inch mark is right here with his tail pinch. He just passes 14 inches. Another nice bass for try and catch. Speaking about myself in the third person is awesome. Let's get him on the release. Nice, healthy, chunky fish. All right, so I just came over here to Goose Bay because maybe a year back or so I was at Walmart looking for some lures, and I met a gentleman there who told me that, and it was probably around September, that he's storing poppers at the bank out here in Goose Bay. And it's close to September. It's not September yet, but I wanted to try out my new topwater lure. I showed you guys that earlier. I tried it a little bit, around these trees, around this brush, and I don't want to stick with something too long, especially it's kind of windy, a little bit of ripples on the water. So I switched up to the weightless Senko, and I just cast it. I've been casting it here deeper where it's these submerged trees, but then I also wanted to try shallow too, and I'd cast it shallow. I was messing with my video a little bit. I'm trying to slow down, so I waited a little bit longer, and yeah, that's what it took. I waited a little longer and I had a fish on. That nice fish. So, excellent. Hey, what is up? Thank you for watching. That was Sunday, August 26th. Today is Friday, August 31st, and I'm just putting this video together now. I do fish every weekend, so sorry this video is coming out late. I have a 3-day weekend coming up, Labor Day weekend. I am planning to fish Saturday morning and Monday morning. Sunday morning, I will probably be tired because I'm going to the first ASU home game. I'm excited for the college football season to start. I watched games last night. I'm going to watch, actually there'll be some games on coming here soon. I'll be watching them tonight also. So wanted to throw a shout out to the local boy, Josh Bertrand. He won his first Elite Bassmaster tournament at St. Lawrence up in New York. He caught a bunch of smallmouth. I watched a replay of that on my Sling ESPN3 channel. It was fun to watch. It was a historical moment. There was huge bags of smallmouth being caught. I have yet to catch smallmouth. I am so jealous. I want to go out. I would love to visit St. Lawrence River and catch a smallmouth. Also, I got my Googan baits in, so let's check those out. Along with that order, I had another order of my Cabin Creek baits in. Check those out. With the Googan baits though, since I'm planning to fish tomorrow, I will use the Googan baits the whole time, see if I can catch a fish off them, give them a really good test, and let's see if I can pull one out. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and let's check this bait out. Okay, so here is the order. These are my Googan baits. I got the Crack and Crawl in June Bug, and I got the Slim Shake Worm also in June Bug. So I got two colors in two different baits in June Bug because I thought the purple would be great for these lakes. But after I ordered them, I was like, maybe I should have gone with different colors. But anyways, I got these. These are the Dragon Drop in Sunset Bug. And my first thoughts of these is, yeah, professional wrapping, just like I've seen in the other videos, really, you know, parallel to the other baits that are out there. But I like the graphics on them too. And I like the little wording on the back, the little statements that they have there, the descriptions of the baits. But these baits are kind of large. They're they're a lot bigger than usually what I throw. These worms, these weren't the 8-inch Mondos, but they look like they're 8 inches themselves. They're the Slim Shake worm. They're pretty big, pretty thick. But we'll see. I'll give them a shot tomorrow and see how they fare out. Also, here's the other baits that I got. Cabin Creek baits. So the reason why I went to Cabin Creek was because I love to throw these tubes, and I think I'd pick these up out at Bass Pro Shops, but I couldn't find them there, or at Cabela's or another bait shop after I was out. So I went on their website to order some, and I got these. They're an avocado with black with red fleck, and I really like them. They're soft. They don't taper down at the bottom. They're just like almost like a straight tube, and I feel like it's not a super bushy tail, not a super long bushy tail. I think they're just the perfect tube baits. So these are so far are my favorite tube baits. So I picked up those, and then I got a different color. It's the smoke with purple fleck, and these are 2.5 inch. They sell bigger ones like 4-inch tubes, but I got the smaller tubes. And then as I was browsing their website, I saw these spider parts, and I was very interested in them. I got these ones in green pumpkin with purple copper, and they're almost like a jig. They got two different parts to them. They have like a skirt, and then they also have like a grub with a split tail. And I actually think I own a spider bait, which I didn't really know that's what it's called, but I did buy them for smallmouth. But anyways, I figured I could fish these like a jig, and I actually bought their jig heads that they have. I got them in 1/8 ounce because I thought 1/4 ounce would be too heavy, but I don't like the size of these. I wish they were bigger. But it'll help me because it'll be super finesse, and I think that super finesse small plastic small plastic lures are the ticket to Arizona lakes. So I also got this pumpkin pepper with red fleck. This looks like a really good color. Looks like a scorpion. Anything that can mimic scorpion, I think is good because I think that's one of the sources of food for the bass out here is scorpions. There's plenty of them. And then I also picked up these 5-inch Cabin Salty Creatures. This is in salt and pepper, smoked pepper. So I think it's kind of like a shad looking creature bait, or shad colored imitation creature bait. I think these things will be great. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I fish every weekend and make videos just like this, and I will see you this Labor Day weekend. Let's see if we can get on some fish.